And I became the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. My life changed a lot.
It'd be a good fight because he quick too.
Boxing legend Evander, the real deal Holyfield, surprisingly picks Andy Ruiz for the heavyweight who can beat all of them. So on what basis does this Hall of Famer make a claim like this? Will the heavyweight division really turn around with the return of the Destroyer? Let's take a look in the video, but before you jump in, remember, like, subscribe, tap that icon bell, just like that. That way you don't miss out on any updates from Boxing Insane. Evander Holyfield is a boxing legend with a remarkable record. The Warrior, a boxing icon, the only fighter in history to remain undisputed at cruiserweight and then undisputed at heavyweight, as well as the only four-time heavyweight champion. Although his peak is long gone, his legacy still lives on, at least with sweet science. His record of 44 wins and 57 fights in a very tough boxing era makes him as qualified as any man to predict what might happen when things heat up in the current heavyweight scene.
Left punch by Evander Holyfield.
Holyfield's surprising selection? The heavyweight division is very exciting. It's chaotic. Invincible giants appear and call for explosive confrontations, and each boxer has his own pros and cons. However, a real king is needed for the category, and there's much controversy and many choices made. But for Evander Holyfield, he's chosen an often overlooked former champion who can test all the division's top men and have a good chance of winning. He recently spoke to ES News, and when the interviewer told Holyfield that Andy Ruiz was testing Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the Hall of Famer agreed. According to Evander, the only person who can control the heavy giants is the Destroyer, Andy Ruiz. Besides the combat experience, Holyfield also has other grounds for his judgment. Many years ago, the legend used to spar with Ruiz when the former Mexican rival was just starting out in professional boxing. It was also when Evander realized he was too old to continue his passion. But a few rounds with a future heavyweight champion, Ruiz, it was all he needed to confirm the real king. He commented the Destroyer has the talent and outstanding advantages to dominate boxing. Evander revealed that Ruiz is the only one who thinks he can beat them all. This guy looks like there's nothing he can't do, but he's got fast hands, good defense, and all of it. You can't look at a person and say they can't fight. Once they start moving, you can. Holyfield thinks Ruiz is the best test for both Fury and Wilder. The heavyweight boxing rankings are changing with the appearance of many dangerous fighters: Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and Joe Joyce. A series of opponents that you must fear when facing these giants. And Andy Ruiz is a great challenge for all of them to prove their talent. Not just Evander, but former champion after champion raves about Ruiz. And this isn't the first time either. Other heavyweights also appreciated the Mexican-American boxer's prowess.
And now a straight left. Both men in the center of the ring. And that does it. All three of the winner of the WBC heavyweight.
So is the Destroyer really as the Alabama legend claims? Andy Ruiz does have fast hands, and it usually surprises his opponents, particularly in the early rounds, because his body's big, he's not muscle cut. However, he's quicker than he looks, and he'll get punches to the target faster than many give credit for, especially in the early going. Speed is Ruiz's strong point, but it's not enough. To be successful, he's got to be different, and that's good defense. The Destroyer has no advantage in reach, but his fast speed allows him to move flexibly and dodge attacks from opponents. This causes the opponent to be confused when they're not able to determine the location of Ruiz. And for a big puncher like Deontay Wilder, this is a problem, as he relies heavily on the strength of that big right arm. As for the WBC champion, Tyson Fury has all the speed, all the technique, and the power, but he will have a hard time delivering punches. Thanks to those two advantages, the Mexican-American boxer has had certain achievements in his career. Ruiz shot to fame with a great deal of excitement over Anthony Joshua, stopping the then unified champion on his first major outing in the States. A mix of improved game plan from AJ and a lack of preparation from Ruiz saw the belt switch back to the Briton after an immediate rematch. However, Andy's back and completely changed. Let's see in his latest fight with Luis Ortiz. Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz are among the hardest punching heavyweights in boxing. Combined, they enter a crucial bout in Los Angeles with 50 knockouts and 71 starts.
There's another one. Ortiz being very close out. Uppercut by Ortiz, and now Andy.
For most of the fight, though, they mainly went with change-ups and off-speed pitches. But when Ruiz really needed that 100-mile-per-hour fastball, he reached back and he found it. Both men fought a tactical, nuanced fight, and there weren't a lot of wild exchanges or toe-to-toe slugfest. Ruiz, though, threw a few more heaters than Ortiz, and that's what led him to a unanimous decision victory over the 43-year-old Cuban. Will Andy Ruiz have a chance to prove his talent? Now, following these victories over Chris Arreola and Luis Ortiz, it's Ruiz's turn to face Wilder in a final eliminator for Fury's WBC belt. While the Mexican seems elated, Wilder's side is hesitant. They're in hopes of a fight with Joshua. More money and hoopla, but no guaranteed title fight on the other end. Ruiz has never fought anyone remotely close to Wilder in style, who uncorks fastball after fastball and turns a boxing match into a battle of attrition. Wilder isn't the greatest defensive fighter, but he's one of the hardest punchers the heavyweight division's ever seen, and he's always willing to bet on his power. If the Destroyer beats the Bronze Bomber, his next opponent will be WBC champion Tyson Fury. So can Andy Ruiz prove the claims of boxing legend Evander Holyfield? And do you agree with Evander Holyfield? Please leave your comments below and let us know. And don't forget, like, subscribe, tap that icon bell. You don't want to miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.